And I feel that love's a ways to go. Down, down. So where you going to tomorrow? And I see it's time to stop the show. November is half over, folks. It is Sunday, November the 17th, right? 2018. Hope you had a nice Sunday, a beautiful weekend. Has it been a good November so far? Has it been a November to Remember sales event? Certainly doesn't seem like a slow-vember. They've been flying by these days. Has it been a Movember for you? You growing out your lip sweater to raise awareness and funds for men's health? I've been getting a little lazy. Has it been a row-your-vember? Have you been partaking in crew events? Could you be a make that dough November? Yeah, it could be one for 100 or fewer of you tonight. That's right, if you win HQ, it's the HQ 100. I'm not stopping asking questions till there are 100 or fewer players left. And who am I? I'm your host with the challah French toast, Quiz Khalifa, host Malone, the Trap Trebek, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Woodmere, Long Island. Welcoming you to the Hotel HQ Trivia. That's a new one, suggested by Ellen here. Such a lovely place. Including Dan Sanders and Carrie Spectator, they came to see me out in Palm Beach. Happy birthday to Becky Stover. And hellos to Eli, Sammy, the Stolbergers, the Finkelsteins, Perry, Nelson Figueroa, Esther and Sasha, Matt Kraut, everybody on Team Perry. It was great bowling with you today. That wonderful event, raising good money for you. Hi, I'm here working again. Tonight, folks, like I said, we're keeping it 100. I'm not going to stop asking questions till there are 100 or fewer of you left in the game. Could be 12 questions, 15, 20, who knows? It's going to be one hell of a journey. But when you get over that rainbow, you better believe there's gonna be a nice pot of gold waiting for you. I'm talking 25,000 W's, 25,000 Dukakases, $25,000. Do the math, kids. 100 or fewer winners means the bare min is $250. $250 bare min. Do you have an extra life tonight, do you? Did you play 5 days in a row to get one? Did you refer your friends to get one? Did you buy one? You could buy one, you could buy one right now. We're selling them, extra lives. Our racers are not for sale. No sirree, Bob. Our racers you can only get for free by playing with other HQTs. So get your friends out. Tell them to get their phones out, not just everyone crowding over your shoulder. Oh, what are you doing? No, get everybody involved. Maybe your neighbors are playing right now. Maybe you'll get an eraser at a concert because there are HQTs around you. So that's cool. You tap the eraser. If you don't know a question 100%, you want to eliminate one wrong answer, that's what the eraser does. It erases one wrong answer, you're down to a 50-50. How about that? So use those erasers, extra lives, only once per game, not in the final question. They're not mutually exclusive. You can use them both on the same question. You got that? Use them tonight or use them tomorrow night. 9 p.m. tomorrow night, we're doing a Marvel Movie Monday, honoring the late, great Stanley Martin Lieber. Yes, Stan Lee, comic book Hall of Famer, king of the cameo, creator of your favorite superheroes. 9 p.m. mañana, Marvel Comics, Marvel movies. Sorry, Green Hornet fans, we'll have to do a DC night some other time. But we gotta do the damn thing tonight. You gotta make that bread, and I feel it, yeah. HQTs and gentle HQTs, start your engines. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. With over 500,000 of you live right now around the world, let's get the show on the road for Cumero numero uno. Which of these is considered a leafy green? Leif Erikson, the Green Monster, or kale? The Yankees probably wish they ate more leafy greens before going up against the Green Monster in Boston. That's the left field wall at Fenway Park. You'll be hale and hearty eating kale with Marty. You'll also be a little farty with that kale. 520,219. I can't kale your vibe. You're hailing cute too. A person who preps food in a restaurant kitchen is commonly known as what? Line cook, Swedish chef, or line Manuel Miranda. Oh, that's clever. I'm not throwing away my spaghetti. Quick, plate your answers. Time's up. The person who preps the ingredients and assembles the dishes like the middle managers of the kitchen, they're called the line cooks. Not Dane Cook, liner. 479,207 of you are walking the line to Q3. We're cooking with gas right now. The sport, sometimes known as frolf, is a combination of what two words? Frisbee golf, French and golf, or freak wolf. My stoner college roommate went semi-pro in the sport, and he'd be furious if he heard me say frolf. It's disc golf, and it's been popular with stoner roommates for over 30 years. But George Costanza calls it frolf. Frolf, Jerry. Golf with a Frisbee. It's the Summer of George for 55,825. Summer, fall, winter of George. We're going to Q4. Seinfeld trivia coming soon, by the way. As a complete sentence, which of these is grammatically correct? It's for the best, it's for the best, or it's for the best. See, I say them all the same, but they're spelled slightly differently, slightly different grammatical happenings. Do you see it? Do you notice it? Notice that little apostrophe there, that floating around between the first two options? Whenever you see an apostrophe inside a word, think, how did it get there? Maybe it's standing in for removed letters. It's a contraction. This sentence is expressing it is for the best. So you'd write IT apostrophe S. It's for the best. The top one, 423,343. It could be the best for your bank account if you go all the way to the HQ 100 tonight. $25,000, Q5. Which of these is not a type of mushroom? Mortadella, hen of the woods, or porcini? I'll do the Italian pronunciations on both, so you don't know if I'm favoring any of them. You probably know your common button shrooms and portobellos. Your fancier pasta dishes may feature porcini, or even head of the woods. Your antipasti might include mortadella, because that's a meat. It's a cold cut. Mortadella. It's meat, not mushroom. Oh boy, Alberto, we just lost 200,000 of you saying shiitake after that question, but 217,614, you're shrooming so hard, quizzing balls to Q6. When viewed from Earth, which of these gas giants is mostly blue? Jupiter, Neptune, or Saturn? Shiitake happens, folks. 200,000 gone, but if you have an extra life, maybe use it right here. Q6. Now, gas giants. Why is my Uncle Jeff an answer option? He's blue when the giants lose. No, we're talking planets here, and besides our own Earth, the only other planet in our solar system that photographs bluish is Neptune. Without Pharrell, 192,934, blasting off the Q7, the rest of you out of tune. Q7, Olympic sprinting events are officially measured in what unit? Yards, meters, or feet? According to Olympic lore, the world's fastest man and woman are found in this dash. Usain Bolt holds the men's record at 9.58 seconds, set in 2009. FloJo owns the women's record at 10.49 seconds. How much ground is covered in that time? 100 meters. The funky meters, because 328.084 feet dash, that doesn't have the same ring to it. 184,743 taking gold on this question. Sprinting on to Q8. Which US TV network was the last to air the tradition known as Saturday morning cartoons? Fox, the CW, or NBC? Saturday mornings. Oh, I miss it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch and cartoons. Bobby's World, Animaniacs, DuckTales, DuckTales. Kids today have no idea what I'm talking about because changing habits killed cartoon programming blocks on Saturday mornings. The CW held out the longest, finally shutting down Sonic and Dragon Ball Z in 2014. 77,086 not canceled yet. We lost another 100,000 of you there. Maybe get that extra life to keep you in the game right now. For Q9, which of these is not considered a poetic nickname for England? Albion, Columbia, or Anglia? We're at Q9, this thing could go to Q90. Who knows? I'm not going to stop till there are 100 or fewer players left. Do you know Albion is the oldest known nickname for the UK, still used poetically. Anglia is the medieval Latin name for the country. Love using Anglia in my poems. But Columbia is a poetic name for the United States, not the UK. District of Columbia, DC, Columbia University, ring a bell, 56,365 are floating down the Columbia River. Yeah, also Columbia to Q10. Denver's largest airport is infamous for having an imposing sculpture of what? John Denver, a giant bear or a demonic horse? Now, if you've flown into Denver International Airport, recently, the past 10 years or so, you've seen this 32-foot tall, 9,000-pound creature welcoming you to the mile-high city and eternal damnation. There she is, known as Lucifer. This demonic horse actually killed its sculptor, Luis Jimenez, when its head fell on him in his studio. That's a true fact about this demonic horse. 34,669 are moving on, galloping on to Q11. Could Lucifer be the new Broncos quarterback? They could use him. Q11, unlike fingerprints, which of these attributes is not unique to each person? Tongue print, heel print, or lip print? Lost about 40,000 of you there. Heel, fingertips, tongues and lips, tongues and lips, tongues and lips. Can you imagine if police departments took lip and tongue prints? Central booking would get a whole lot sexier. They could though, because like fingerprints and toe prints, they have unique prints. Our heels, however, do not. Not the heel, and that's what I'm asking. And I'm saying our first example of savagery striking late tonight at Q11. A sausage question, as they say in the UK. This Q was the Achilles heel for 26,000 plus of you, but 10,680 are fighting on at Q12. Which of these Greek philosophers is known to have met the other two? Aristotle, Socrates, or Plato? Shout out Socrates Brito, my man, in the big leagues, doing it big. There's a quote attributed to this man: wise men talk because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. I guess I fall in the middle somewhere there. Socrates taught Plato. Aristotle studied at Plato's academy, meaning Plato is the link between them. Yes, 7,002 are the platonic ideals of HQTs tonight. I talk because I'm paid to. That's why. Q13. The DC Comics character Harley Quinn was inspired by a character from what? Daytime soap opera, medical drama, or nature show? Over 500,000 of you started. We're down to just 7,002. But still, a few questions away from that 100, I'm guessing. Remember, Marvel tomorrow night. I'm asking about DC here. One half of DC Comics' screwiest romance was born after writer Paul Dini saw his friend Arlene Sorkin in a jester costume on Days of Our Lives, which is a daytime soap opera. Yeah, Sorkin went on to voice the character Harley Quinn for 20 years. Harley Quinn, the Joker's girlfriend. 4,137 of you joining the HQicide squad at Q14. Who marries Laurie at the end of Little Women? Joe, Meg, or Amy? Greta Gerwig's got her version coming out soon, right? What's up, Greta? When's that coming out? 2019 we're dropping, Little Women? If you haven't read the book, century-old spoiler alert here, Louisa May Alcott's classic doesn't feature same-sex marriage. Laurie is a man, Theo Lawrence. Joe rejects his proposal, and he ends up marrying Joe's spoiled sister, Amy, while Joe gets hitched to a boring old German dude. Boo! I told you the whole story. You don't have to read it now. 2,364 getting lit tonight on that literature question for Q15. The talent agent credited with signing Simon & Garfunkel is better known for launching a line of what comestible? Breakfast sausages, potato chips, or chocolate chip cookies? The first black talent agent in William Morris history wanted to make his mark, and he did, by nabbing the iconic singer-songwriting duo, Simon & Garfunkel. But that wasn't enough. Wally Amos left the agency to start his own line of chocolate chip cookies. Ever hear of Famous Amos? That's him. Marvin Gaye loaned him the dough so he could make the cookie dough. 1,447, one question closer to making that dough. Make that dough, Vember. Could be for you. Q16. Makes me sick was Charles Darwin's reaction to the sight of which animal feature? Giraffe's long neck, peacock's tail feather, or tortoise's shell? Yeah. Isn't it weird that one of these is the answer? This could be it, by the way. This could be a savage Q16, and we could find our 100 right here. I don't know. I've seen stranger things. Chuck D was public enemy #1 if you favored creationism back in the day. He figured out lots about animal evolution, but couldn't crack the purpose of the peacock's tail feather, saying the sight of a feather in a peacock's tail, whenever I gaze at it, makes me sick. 1,162, not sick yet. shaking a tail feather, still in this to win this $25,000 at Q17. The woman who wrote Aerosmith's Armageddon soundtrack hit also wrote songs for who? Shania Twain, Paula Abdul, or Milli Vanilli? And I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah, Diane Warren wrote that song for Aerosmith. Armageddon, as well as tons of other hits for other artists, including Blame It on the Rain for Milli Vanilli, the rare music group who not only didn't write their own songs, but also didn't sing them. 319,000 knew their Milli Vanilli. Very nice, very impressive. You're not missing a thing, you're getting Q18. Which former Soviet republic has a capital city whose name literally translates to the capital? Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, or Uzbekistan? Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, bum bum. I'll start off by giving you a hint here. It's home of Borat, Chikwi. Another hint, Yeshmesh. The name of the capital is Astana. And if you know your languages of the Caucasus, you'll know Astana means the capital in Kazakh, the official language of Kazakhstan. 273 of you still in this quiz right now. You can't say, my extra life, because you can't use your extra life at this point. I didn't mention that earlier, but they cut off after Q14, so you're all on your own, no safety net, no extra life, Borat, but you are getting Q19. I didn't have it on my contacts in tonight, but I think that's 19. Which of these real-world seasons came first? Chicago, Boston, or London? Yep, going blind tonight, folks. And if you know me, you know my prescription, you see me in my glasses, you know my eyesight is bad. But I'm making it work. Doing it for you, this HQ 100. And this is the true story of 271 strangers who picked the right answer, possibly. Well, who made it to Q19, let's say that. Stop being polite. Let's start getting real. The first season of the real world was New York City, then LA, then San Francisco with Puck and Pedro on the peanut butter, and then London. London is the answer. 155 left. After that one, we still have not hit the 100. A couple of you got your tongues bitten off on that question, like in that London season of the real world. We're down to 155 for $25,000 at Q20. I think this is the farthest we've ever gone into the HQ 100. Methinks we're getting it right here, right now at Q20. Which of these increased the physical size of the U.S. the most? The Alaskan Purchase, Mexican Cession, or the Texas Annexation? Oh boy, geography on Sunday night. American geography history. The annexation of Texas in 1845, you knew that. It added 389,156 square miles of territory. And the Mexican Cession in 1848 added 529.189 square miles. But Seward's Folly, the 1867 Alaskan Purchase, wins at 591,000 square miles. Whose folly is it now? 66 RRHQ 100. Kicking it on Route 66. We got our winners, baby! Oh, Alaska, Alaska, Idaho, Nebraska. Alaska Purchase is the answer at Q20 and $384.81. No, 61, sorry, the eyes again, 61 or 62 cents is going to our 65 winners tonight. Minnesota Vikings, I can't really read these HK, these are really small. Jay, Cotty, give me a life. You got pizza and you got money to buy lives now and pizza. Jarrett, Grayshby, regular, I can't see you, but 65. We found our HQ 65. Congratulations to all of you. Thanks for joining us, one and all. Come back tomorrow night, 9 p.m., Marvel Movie Night. Stan Lee created Spider-Man, X-Men, the Iron Man, the Fantastic Four, the Thor, the Hulk. Hulk smash. Will you smash Marvel trivia? Tomorrow night at 9 p. We're live every night, of course, at 9 p. I am Scott Rogowski, of course, signing off for tonight, saying You might remember me from such show business funerals as Andre the Giant, We Hardly Knew Ye, and Shemp Howard, Today We Mourn a Stooge. Good night. Woo!